versus one. Spike being tapped there by Jonah.
Pain shells on top of that, trying to hit towards this A site.
Time is running out for Physic.
Look at my Valorant.
Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. In this video we enjoy the best plays and moments from VCT NA Challengers League. Between one of the favorites to win it all, the winners of Ludwig Invitational and the home of the most notorious upcoming talents for NA, OXG Esports, versus a org who has big names in the scene like Penny and Thief, YFP Gaming. This match, my friends, will be insane.
Okay, man, here we go.
They're going to play off contact here. Nice double dinks to start things off, and Bolts might catch some players off guard. All of them are trying to move towards the A side, and Bolts trying to find a timing.
Oh my god, Bones is just left spraying at the ramp and collects one, and Oxygen of... He thought had broken through that wall, and now with the smoke at top of heaven, Oxygen safely establishing themselves, planting at the corner, making sure they keep their eyes on heaven. But this flank around from YFP through the ramp have to deal with Scuba. And it's an easy job. Now YFP wrapping still around. Oxygen adjusts their position. Nice. This gets early shots in. Fizz is looking behind like, what are you guys up to? Now with the guiding light, Fizz has been exposed that he's out in the open. Mitch on the other side, swings, turns on Redux. 3 and 4 for Fizz to give pistols to YFP.
This is aggressive
Penny with a leer.
from...
Yeah. I mean, he wants to play this off angle, right? He wants to get a pick and dismiss because you're going to try to play contact if you don't have your Scar with you. So this could potentially become a kill, and unfortunately, he cannot. He's forced to fall back.
30 seconds left.
Oh, he's still trying to challenge. You don't know how many people are on the other side.
That was a little too greedy, my friend.
Got away with more murder.
Just a little, you know?
Now that Reyna is clear, so is the rest of A. Plant will ensue. Mitch is jumping around, seeing who's at the back of the site. Mitch gets a big old hug from Bones, and the retake ensues by YFP, taking everybody's names. But all in a corner. And sitting in heaven watching this happen is Dapper. Redux in a corner, exposed, can boom bot and plate around this wall, play around the corner, but didn't play safe enough, but maybe something for Dapper to clutch up with in a 1 versus 1. Spike being tapped there by Jonah, going through the smoke, and Dapper gets all types of mixed up, and Jonah will clutch for Wyatt.
Timeout.
Oxygen have made their way up into heaven. Stomping down is the trailblazer of Mitch. Good establishment on to heaven, but now entering sight is a whole different thing. Showstopper.
Okay, good for Oxygen. 5v3, 2 players
with
low.
The assist too. As
Spike is planted.
In a good place to get the plant and maybe even succeed on the post plant. You got the star of Scuba at the top. And Oxygen have YFP pinned in heaven.
Yeah, and after that plant, they also have Seekers. So if they actually need to hit the emergency break at some point and are losing players, they can use Seekers to get information on the last two.
They're saving,
we can definitely see
control what they wanted. There's the Seekers from Mitch. Jonah gonna be in trouble. Puts the snake by in. The smoke's down, but the flash from Oxygen is too good. But as they came out through the heaven ramp, Oxygen got traded out, and YFP have re-anchored themselves on the B side. All thanks to someone like Thief. The smoke goes down, and Scuba enough damage put in. As Oxygen can live now off of the 3 versus 3 with the spike planted. Cosmic Divide at the door. YFP, how do they get through this?
It's going to be difficult now that the pit came out, though. At least they have high heavens control. Satchel across, that's spotted by Scuba.
Okay. This keeps don't away from the Seekers.
In B main, watching this all unfold too. So even if YFP take the extremities, Oxygen have those covered too. So YFP will play on their half. Physic and Penny needing to deal with Scuba, but that works out, and they deal with the pit, but time is running out for Physic and
Look at my Valorant, man. Look at my Valorant, man. This kid is fucking incredible, man.
Timeout.
But it's an attacker's lockdown to at least push the Viper out of the pit. And Oxygen now getting hit by a judge. Bones is such a menace going up the rope. Not a fun climb, but Oxygen have the spike. are still committed to backing up Dapper, who's deep into the site, into heaven. He gets taken down, and Oxygen trickle in. With still the game plan being A, but not sure how to dislodge these backline members of YFP.
Get it hard or reload?
Last player standing.
Verno.
So it
My
goes
boy.
where
My
it's
boy.
just gonna come down to gunfights. Where Oxygen
Come on.
weren't
Fight
set
with the
up
Verno,
for
bro.
trades. Now the smoke is up, and Inferno is cut off from his own
Doesn't give a shit.
spikes. So
Sentinel's cost.
now it's snake by and everything on top. This is looking grim for our boy Verno in a 1v2. At least there's damage into Jonah, but little bit tough. No util left from
30
YFP
seconds
to
left.
stop Verno, so there's that. Fortunately, you can't phase your hand through the wall and pick up the spike, but can try to look at every corner you can. Now needing to check ropes in the back of this box.
Nice try,
and
man, but
Thief-
this is too good too.
For the defensive side.
All right, Empress from Penny. Ready to roll. Oxygen hoping to just overwhelm the defense in sheer numbers. But there's 10
Look at
seconds
this,
left.
man,
And
that's
Fizzing
insane.
will not be
32.
moved. A 3K
No time,
before
no
he goes
time, no
down,
time, no
and
time.
Oxygen
Oh, he
has
got
to
it, he
play
got it, he got time, he got
quickly.
time, he got
Redux
time.
will do so in
Oh, but he's dead,
smoke,
bro,
and
but
the
he's
paint
dead.
shells right at his feet. But as soon as he emerges, Bones was ready to pick him
How
off.
these defenders
here
will
they
play
come
towards
again,
the
my
A site.
friend.
Seekers is going to
Penny,
confirm
no
the
Empress
amount
this
of
time.
players are trying to hit towards this A site.
Oh, that's insane, man.
God.
Man, my
Thief is
FP
ready
playing so
with
good.
the paranoia
dude.
too.
Good
To
defense for
assist
them,
Bones
good setups, you
as
know.
Oxygen
They are
wanna
playing
have him
good
take
Valorant.
the lead with the Trailblazer.
And Oxygen is a great
Oxygen,
thing, dude.
slowly but surely they get hit by a paranoia. But Mitch at least trades.
Okay.
And the snake bite randomly catches Mitch, who's maybe still on
30
the
seconds
mid staircase. Spike left behind, but Oxygen can recover this easily. But do they still want to commit to B? Based on where Scuba is in B main, he is getting smoked off though, so it's a bit troublesome. It's all about timing for Oxygen. Didn't work out last
Oh, nice
round.
shot,
Jonah
man.
gets
Good trade by
pulled.
Dapper.
Oxygen needed to execute,
Okay,
and
32,
it's
they
a
got
bit
time to
messy,
plant.
but not bad for Oxygen, who really like to wait until like the end of the time to play.
Yeah,
Scuba's
well,
low.
especially when the snake bite was thrown by Jonah and got a pick out of that one, and that's going to slow down the attack. But you're asking a question: are they going to hit B? I bet your ass they will, because they're getting denied on A site every single time. But here comes the A site rotator from Physic and Penny. Still 2 Leers, Dog Flash. They have a lot of util here.
Oxygen have to watch Heaven. Still looking at B main. And here's
player
Penny, ready for another Leer swing.
hard.
Forces
That's hard,
everyone
man.
into cover. Great reaction out of Oxygen to just play their lives. You just don't know how deadly Penny can be, especially on the Reyna. Oxygen from Heaven, they're smoked off now that that's gone. Oxygen, okay, running into the angle.
Get up, dog.
Yes, but shoot, huh?
Finds
Look
3
at
at
this
the
flash.
ramp.
Look where Thief is.
YFP gotta watch. Mitch has one final flash, but wants this to be the one that ends YFP. And YFP
Thanks,
just
bro.
trying
That's
to
so good.
hold their half of the site.
Yo, Oxygen
Physic
needs
no
this
longer
pistol,
there,
man.
and Dapper is holding the defuse.
And they're gonna get it. And they're gonna
Oxygen
get
are
it.
backing them
And they
up.
got it.
Oxygen take
Clean,
pistol.
man. 7 to
No
6.
changes in terms of how you're running your util. But this is different now for YFP. This time
What
with
is
guns
that?
towards the back of the site.
Spike down.
Unfortunate when your spike carrier's
Oh, great
frontlining
defense,
and
man.
gets picked, and Scuba
Great defense.
relentless, and Redux assists
Redux
just in
got the
time.
showstopper for next round.
But now over swinging Oxygen.
Timeout.
The left corner, anyone in back B. Like, so now YFP have to pivot back towards A. Heaven is still a problem. They have Oxygen playing all the way at the back of the site.
Look at
but
Verno, man.
Verno is just spraying through the smoke, being so annoying. The YFP have 12 seconds left. They got to get this done
And the work,
quickly. They
man.
got
This
the
track
kills
work. You're gonna
to
get
clear
the
the
plant.
site.
The
Physic will
Scuba
be
has the Cosmic
protected there by
Divide.
Jonah.
32.
And look who's traveling around here. Thief in Heaven has so many entryways to watch. To get the timing here on the Dapper, he does. And you can always rely on Thief at the top. 1 versus 3 for Scuba.
One thing
Now
I know,
there's a
man.
crossfire
All
sword
the
that he has to worry
YFP
about,
players
knowing
are
that
on
Thief
board with the
is
plan,
in
man.
Heaven. And as the wall
Oh,
comes
that's
Playing
down,
together, united.
Nothing's really covered so far. It's a paranoia instead.
Ooh, little bunny hop over the paint shells as the showstopper, and of course the sky utility pressuring the top of Heaven as the
Really
Oxygen
tripping as well.
B-side holders do their best to dent into YFP. Now the late rotators from Mitch and Verno coming from A won't be able to prevent the plant, but can they salvage the round? Winner of this gets a lead Now Penny and Thief just fighting over who gets to sit on top of the barrel. Verno. Oh, it's not a great start when you just come into the site and you don't see anyone.
Is so strong,
there can only
man.
be two places. B main
No
and
way
that back
Oxygen
corner.
wins this.
High-low setup from YFP.
It's
Mitch
impossible.
Nice.
takes care of Physic. And the
Yeah, they
flash
play that
exchange
right, man.
of
They
Penny.
play so good together, man.
Timeout.
Oxygen. See if they can stop this ramp push out of YFP. The judge. Oh, it's
my God, he got two, he got two.
Double kill from Mitch. What a beautiful leer from Penny.
3v2.
Try and fight back against this. As YFP
Okay, this
shift
can
away from ramp with only 2 people left. At least Jonah will be healed.
You see what I mean? You gotta have the perfect plays and the perfect reads. You're gonna call a timeout and try to. I mean, I guess it was OXG's timeout, but at the same time, YFP's using that timeout to your advantage, and then they get met by a judge, and Mitch gets 2 kills out of it. And now they have a disadvantage for YFP. I mean, what more do you want me to say in terms of
But
color
they can
commentary?
still win,
they tried
man.
to move up a ramp. They
Jonah got the
judged.
Viper spit.
No, but jokes aside, there's just so much map control right now from OXG.
Oh, this is huge, man.
We
This
are
is
towards
huge.
B main. All they could do right
Good
now is just
Verno
play
to survive
reactionary.
there.
They're gonna give a lot of responsibility onto Verno. Oh, that spike! He just
my
saw
God, so
the
much
person
damage.
drop here as he was trying to move through. And Physic at least will manage to stay alive and get the plant safe.
YFP know where Scuba, Verno, and Redux are. Redux was spotted at ropes. Of course, Verno at the back site. and
Redux has
Scuba
nade, man.
close to in heaven. So YFP off of this information. Physic
Nade, bro.
low can at least be the first one to spot this out. The pit has to live. Jonah emerges
Nice,
out of the safety of his cocoon. And
Oh my
foils
God,
the
man.
round for YFP.
10 to 10, my
towards side
friends.
so they can
Here
actually get a
comes
flash on the top.
YFP.
And take
Please.
control of a ramp early.
Oh, he was trying to get the
Physic
seekers,
just got
man.
spammed through. Okay, we'll take
All right.
those. We'll take those.
Scuba and Meat have
SFG
ults.
spray through the smoke, hope for the best. Scuba
Nice
just
shot,
goes
Redux.
unnoticed, then
2v4.
Redux dominates at the top of B here. YFP, ooh, Thief, hidden in the smoke against Scuba, who's just been a wall when it comes to protecting B.
The money from YFP
Just the
is
backup
so
that
bad,
Scuba
man.
has at protecting B
They're
has
kinda
been
broke.
beautiful to watch. Oxygen
What?
defense and Redux just gets to
down,
walk
B.
at Thief. Spike is
Redux
down.
got a showstopper for next
Bones
round, man.
As the element
This
of
is good for
surprise.
Oxygen, man. This is
Hoping
good.
to
This
get
is
into
their
a
map
high
pick.
ground
11 to
position
10.
There, so at 5 for YFP. They are trying to run behind the Seekers just to close the gap. Showstopper.
All right. Cool showstopper. Spikes in the corner. Redux gets out with 5 HP.
Oh my God.
And sets
No
up
way.
Dapper
Down
for a
A.
multi-kill who maybe shouldn't have dropped in that. Nonetheless,
What a recover from
YFP
Oxygen,
down
man.
to 2. Have the Empress. Got Penny. The GOAT.
Okay,
Thief
Tiffy got
trying
a
to
Vandal.
plant, see if anyone from Oxygen wants to emerge. A Trailblazer and 2 flashes. A lot of options out of Oxygen. And knowing they need to go the distance against YFP, I don't know if they really need to use the old stab. Of course not. Not with all
Okay,
the
man.
util.
Good run
Easy
for
cleanup
Oxygen.
out of Oxygen.
Mappy point
Yeah.
for
Go to
them.
match point. Now smokes in their way, stars, cosmic divide, lockdown. Like Oxygen got plan A, B, C, all the way to Z. But YFP want to be aggressive. They won't go down without a fight. It will be with a roar. And Bones opens up B and guides the spike into position. Physic plants at the corner. This is dangerous. You don't have control of heaven, but Penny will catch Mitch. Empress activated there for Penny.
Redux
Gonna
This is huge.
And watching the flank. Oh, Verno gets away with that. Thief there for the trade. A good round for YFP. One to go the distance against Oxygen. There's the paranoia from Thief just to shake up top of B here and
Redux
put the
is 1
smoke
HP,
down.
man.
Redux
What
is
can he
maybe
do
happy
here,
with
dude?
this type of cover.
One enemy remaining.
But Oxygen still have to defuse, and YFP is just waiting for the ducks, or I should say the birds, to leave the nest. And Redux will just get away with his gun.
Yeah.
So this is still a dangerous position. 3 now of Oxygen, ready for this push.
Yeah, they're ready for it,
YFP
man.
and Noise at B main. There's a teleport from Thieves to check the
Oh
back
my
end.
God.
Scuba gets found. Here's the opening for YFP.
They're going to OT,
4
man.
versus 2.
Verno has the
Mitch and
lockdown.
Verno with a lockdown available.
30
1
seconds
flash
left.
for Mitch. The plant successful out of YFP. Trying to heal everybody to full.
This is
YFP will
Oxygen
play
map
from
pick,
main.
man.
Yeah, and you'll play pulse plants too. You'll take it because this null command now being used, or sorry, the lockdown, be used by Verno is not going to do anything. Everybody's just playing long range at this fight. We're definitely going to overtime this time around. So nice there for YFP.
I love you, dude. I believe in you, but
the util that was needed there for YFP on the execution.
A little bit too much, you know?
Towards this B site. And they use snake bites towards that default spot to not allow here OXG to really swing out for the kills.
They're not giving you any chance.
They flood the site perfectly. They get the plant. And now they'll just play the time.
We are going to OT, my friends.
It's gonna go down with the ship. But now that they have that covered, Oxygen gonna plan to take. Here is the entry. Oxygen trying to hunt down where Penny is.
Oh my god, they got destroyed, man.
Well,
Meat is the only one low. 5v3.
Perfect moment to strike, and now fumble. 2-man advantage for Oxygen with the spike planted, and the wins continue to accumulate for Oxygen as Dapper dominates Heaven. 2 at the top side there, Bones and Jonas. Only a satchel.
Wow, let's round more our team, man.
Oh, hearing that drop, maybe. Verno still gets 2 for his efforts. The head's just lining up easily like that. YFP, man down, but won't go down without a fight. And YFP just catches Mitch from behind. YFP safe the plant. Redux with a boom bot. Kind of play off of contact, but foils that.
It's got ult.
And it's up to Scuba.
We are going in game, my friends. Scuba 1v3.
Penny on a rampage. 3 kills this
maybe
round.
he can do it, no?
Now that Viper wall comes down there, Scuba has vision. Here's someone
he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. We're going again. 13 to 13.
But these anchors on B side have to come up huge.
The flash, paint shell, Redux leads the way.
Okay, that's nice, man. 5v3, Jonah.
Where the threat is. You remove the 2 defenders as Oxygen still have Jonah to deal with, and now the flank could be free.
But Meat and Dapper are solo.
Flashes, only Penny to rely
he
on.
He almost got another one, man. Penny 1v3.
Job easier. 1v3 for Penny.
Oh, he's not gonna expect this guy. He's dead. He's dead. Okay, man. Another chance for Oxygen to close it out.
This is a different setup, right? They have the Scuba playing towards the A side. They can get ready for Suck, Nano Swarm, and Pain Shells on top of that.
But that's a nice shot, man.
Even with Bones getting on top of that box,
oh,
Redux gets the headshot still, and YFP.
Oh my god, GG!
And it's just over like that. The entry denied, and Oxygen take the series.
I felt that was one of those moments there where you would have had Penny just start owning it up towards the A side again, but it came down to a nice 180 from Verno. Drop going in from the A lane. He's trying to create space, and there you go.
Spike down A.
Everyone from Oxygen have different plans, and watching the spike carrier, apparently not one of them. But
nice shot, Redux.
Still trying to establish themselves on the site, but
Tiff is solo.
Nicely held by YFP. Now Penny ready to finish
Scuba,
what they started.
Nice
Scuba holds their own. Oxygen, at least we're able to recover the spike. The boom bot reveals no one is close, and Oxygen have left the area.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised of how they entered the site there for YFP. The relay boats went towards slant or towards tights, however you want to call it here, Chad. Maybe even Jenny if you want. But at the same time, it's just that it was mistimed. We didn't really get into the site yet for OXG, so they had to catch some players off guard fighting towards elbow. That's why I have so many X's there towards that end. They just tried to create that space for OXG after towards spawn. But at least you have a 3-3 stalemate. Bunch of ghosts on both ends. Should be an easy plant right now, but there's still a camera that's
now they know.
Info until
10
then.
seconds left.
You got out of the camera, it gets broken, and now you have to play into the unknown for the retake now for YFP. Planted.
Really bringing this down to the wire.
And Dapper put his scan that too, man. That's good.
Bones has a trip in their way.
No way.
Yo, he had the chance, no?
They got. Now getting
the chance there, man. He
breach. It's an easy
could
pick
get
up
the
for someone
kill.
like Dapper. Kind of got hit by paint shell there. But nonetheless, Oxygen just have to prevent the defuse.
What a run by Scuba, man.
Steve,
They are so low, man.
stayed on their side of the smoke.
4K for Scuba.
But action is across the way. Speaking of that, Scuba, ready for the backstab, has the paranoia. Where is the help from Oxygen to pinch through this? And there's Redux pushing up, trying to take advantage.
Okay, 5v3.
And what a cool plan from Oxygen, but it doesn't actually get executed well
Oh my
enough.
god, are they coming back in the round? 2v2.
Spike
Taking
down
control
B.
of the site.
One enemy remaining.
YFP It's all up to Penny
shots.
and Thief, of course, but
And
Penny
it's
with the
my boy,
3K.
Dapper.
That's who I want to watch. And they got the
In a
spike down
1v2
too,
situation.
but
Enemy
from
remaining.
behind.
Now Penny's
Waits
low.
for the perfect
So low.
moment.
3rd
Gets
HP.
Thief.
I heard a
1v1.
drop.
Oh, yeah, I heard the drop from Penny. Penny's low too.
Penny's also repositioned towards market, so he has an opportunity now. And actually, I don't know if Dapper heard it. He's looking back towards the market, but despite that drop that we heard, sometimes the comms could be convoluted there where he has to check his cams. He's still checking out the right spots here towards the re-clear on the B site. And now with the camera looking back towards main, he knows now that Penny's or flanking back
30
or
seconds
holding
left.
market.
Okay, just tapping. Just trying to draw out. Get any kind of noise from Penny.
Getting
Rifle
tense,
v
man.
rifle too. In the bonus round here, Oxygen. Time not on their side. Now the plant going down. Penny
Good timing
versus
here,
Dapper
good
in the
timing
ring
here.
around the Rosie, but Penny chooses the right side. Just use his camera to see is someone watching that back mid archway. Now with the neural
big
theft onto Penny's body, they're gonna
Okay.
have the whole plan revealed to them. The YFP are trying to react fast enough. Oxygen seeing that the site here, A, is weak, and are gonna plant.
Easy plant as well for Elbow. Showstopper off the plant too for Redux. This actually puts all the chances over at OXG to really get this round. They don't get instant kills right now for YFP. I think they're gonna have to save at this point. This is an expensive round right
Doesn't
now
feel
for
like
them
they
on
want
defense.
to, but I agree, man. This is a hard retake.
And the boom bot satcheling in. Bones doesn't even make it to the box, and it was just a short hop. Oh, Mitch at least collects. It's up to Jonah on a 1 versus 2 and still has to defuse. Knows where Redux is. Or be careful. Oh, the
Okay.
showstopper. But
They make it expensive at
traded.
least. 3-1.
I know the hit was coming towards extremities, yet Bones wanted to try to find more kills with the Sheriff down towards bottom mid when they have a lower buy instead of moving with the team and stack. At least Penny's there.
Down B.
Preview 3, man.
Yeah. YFP with a decent crossfire. Dwindles Oxygen down to 3.
Cover going
Still
out.
comfortable enough to go for the plant. Top of sight there is YFP. We're smoked off there by Scuba. Not much for
Now
this
it's the
defense to
span
work
war.
with utility-wise. Just teleporting onto site there. Thief gets past that main corner. Oxygen both stacked on the box, which is a tough one. Now they're getting smoked off. The spike has been tapped. Everyone is panicking, but no one can see each other. And YFP a bit luckier. But Jonah is sticking through the defuse, and Oxygen
My
can't
god, this
prevent
is
it.
so fun, man.
So
I love
sick.
this bomb
The
side.
knife
So
being
fun.
thrown towards the billboard. No util can be thrown. They're in shambles. They're going back for a GB buy.
What? I can't use that.
Oxygen. That was a tough one. Spike has been left behind. Oxygen will recover this just barely, and Bruno's at least having a good round.
Everyone hide.
Now Dapper.
Good shot,
Neural
Dapper.
theft. What a great
5v3.
pick. Sets up Oxygen for a B-site take again. On the other side is Bones. Waiting. Penny to be in position at the top, and Oxygen are taking damage from people shooting through smoke.
Oh my god, Dapper, no.
But
Down
still
B.
wins the
Works.
engagement. It's 2v2.
They are so
yeah.
low, man. They are
Oxygen
so low.
Injured and without a spike.
Only Thief has HP.
So is Penny though. At this level, this could be still pretty good here for Verno and for Scuba, especially when you have all that util for Verno so far.
Enemy remaining.
Oh
Your
my
contact.
god,
Oh my
did
god.
he
Okay,
win?
that was.
Bit of an adjustment from Penny. Oxygen quietly through elbow. It has almost weird timing. Mitch tried to check the corner. Penny peeks, gets the first kill. YFP has spotted the push. Now they're ready to smoke off every entryway for Oxygen. And at least Scuba will redirect and teleport and try to set up paranoia.
Look at Penny, man. Nice shots, bro.
Getting 3 in this round. And Oxygen trying to make up for it. Trying to go for trades, but Penny did escape.
I don't know how he keeps escaping and staying alive at low HP, because that low HP is going to be everything right there for YFP to be the silver lining and the way to seal the round right now, as they have this spike that they're currently watching. And also with that boom bot spotted, at least one player is trying to fall back towards Orb over on OXG side. And this
30
I mean,
seconds
we're
left.
still trying to work towards this site, which I'm not really fond of this call. The econ is so low right now for OXG. There's
What?
17 seconds left, and I don't think you go for this.
Feeling confident, I guess, if you're Oxygen.
10 seconds
There's
left.
some breach
Yeah, they
util
got
to
the
shake
spike,
up
man. Ben is
YFP.
low.
They steal the spike,
Last
just hope to
player
get
standing.
the plant off. And I'm surprised that they go
They
for
got
it.
destroyed,
And
man.
time ran out. Options limited. YFP will get
43.
Timeout.
Oxygen run into the site, take some damage, or at least Redux does.
Okay, nice shot by mid, man.
The
Finally someone
Cypher
stop
plans are
Penny.
for success. First kill for Oxygen, and already some pressure at the top of the site.
What?
YFP
Oh man, check this guy PC.
Redux with 2 just gives the upper hand for Oxygen, leaving Thief behind.
Okay, man. They are back.
There's only 26 seconds left, though. They have to head towards this B site. Oh my god, they just went under. Don't
this
tell me
is
they're...
beautiful.
Oh my god.
20 seconds, guys. Redux has the show stopper.
Wait, so Scuba gets discovered by the trip,
down,
and
B.
YFP execute at the
They
perfect
got destroyed,
moment.
man.
The spike is
They got
down.
destroyed.
10 seconds
It's
left.
nowhere
It was
near.
a bait, man. It was a bait.
Oh, it's rough.
Only
Just
mid
gotta
left. Has to save.
So no opportunity to fake or
Look at
anything,
Penny,
but...
man.
Oh my
He's
God, hold
playing
that thought
so
here. We're going fast here.
amazing.
Spike down A.
Yeah, fast as heck. Penny
So confident, dude.
completely surprised Redux. Just the round just started.
And the round
It
is
just started
over.
blinking.
It's just
And that was
started
so
and
I was
it's
so
already
tired of the
over.
previous round. I had
I
no
want
idea.
some
I didn't even look
pizza,
at
bro.
any
Not
setups
gonna
yet,
lie,
and
I'm
now it's
destroyed
just-
right
yeah,
now. I
it's a
need some
5v2.
pizza, dude.
This is not over. Just YFP are very pushed up through A. They got
But I
Spike
can't,
in
man.
front
I
of them.
can't eat
Now it's
pizza,
feeling
bro.
pretty over though. Dapper and
Yeah.
Scuba.
That's so sad.
You might have from the shadows, but you'd have to be some kind of psychopath to go for a 2v4 play. But hey, we've seen it happen before.
Oh, no, it's doable.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
This
they're
is
gonna
so
team up with
doable,
the
man. This
spike,
is so
and then you move
doable.
towards the B site. But I love
Risky.
this. Nobody from YFP is sitting
Has
on
the
that
no
spike. They
command.
all grouped up and they're getting ready to push forward. And then they're just moving.
Scuba has
towards the B
everything,
site.
man.
Now
Paranoia,
this is
2
doable.
flashes.
A 2v4
GG.
clutch, now 2v3. Oxygen
Look
has
at
the
that,
plan.
man.
They
That's
got the
amazing.
pick.
Ace, bro. Ace, bro. Ace, bro.
Guys,
Oh.
the ace denied at the end.
Okay, Scuba.
But Physic in a
It's on you, baby.
1v1 can still save the round for YFP.
Oh, just
Gonna tap
imagine
the
he goes all
defuse.
the
He's
way,
gonna
man.
stick it. Scuba has to check it. Not gonna stick it
Okay.
anymore, and the
5
barrel is
to
just
5,
too
my
good.
friends. That was insane.
Timeout.
Oxygen. Okay, now the pay shell has been revealed. Showstopper unleashed for Redux, jumping on in, but his backup got killed, and there's someone at the cross that will stop
Hey,
the
3v3.
Showstopper. Nonetheless,
That's huge. That part also got ult.
trade 1-for-1. Neural theft for Oxygen. Spike
Okay.
still needs to
Oh,
be
no time to
planted,
play it, bro.
and YFP prevented it. This 1v1
Oh
will be
my
down to kills,
God.
and Deep is escaping. Dapper is behind. He's to go for the kill, and it's too little, too late.
Holy shit.
YFP. Gotta be careful of this breach utility too,
Spike
but
down
Scuba
B.
wins the engagement, then the paint shells to flush out that last player from the box. Looking to 1-to-1, but YFP are just way
Man,
more
that's
injured
insane.
in this case.
Penny 1v3.
Oxygen.
Look at this frenzy, bro.
Dispatch this offense from B. It's not been the cleanest way though. 1v2.
Enemy
Using the
remaining.
speed,
Shit, man, he's
overwhelms
swelling
Mitch
today, dude.
with the frenzy.
Man,
Bring
Neon.
the party to A.
Oh, he's gonna win the race too, because he can just dash across and just tie up and lace up the Nikes and get into an A
Come on,
open
Dapper.
site.
You really think
But
he's
Dapper, I mean,
gonna
at this point,
stay on B, bro?
he's got a camera. He's got a trip on A site. He could anchor up towards B. He could run the camera late when he realizes with this timing that
Maybe
there's
Dapper
nobody
is
that
a
really
genius, bro.
tapped the spike yet towards A, or it hasn't been planted as of yet. But actually,
Yeah,
Penny
Dapper.
is now able to slip across enemy lines.
30 seconds left.
He's going to decide to backpedal back towards the A site, and that's where, again, Dapper could use the camera to retake and rescale slowly on the 1v1.
Go, go, go.
Okay, well, Penny has done enough scouting. Now the clock is about to hit 1, and that's where the plant goes down, of course.
He's gonna be
YFP.
so far away, man.
Hey,
By the
Penny.
time he comes,
A
he gets
65
to the
HP.
side.
Frenzy versus
There'll be no
Ghost.
time, bro.
Dapper has to run all the way, and actually has a camera to
Let's
spot.
Penny kill himself here.
Maybe where Penny is. So now is to be much more quiet. Penny around the corner. This is for pistol. This is for the lead in the second half. Series point for
This is so hard,
Oxygen.
man.
Now Dapper running out of time. Just trying to spray
Well
and
played by
pray, check
Penny.
everything he can,
7
but
to 6.
And now a retake on A site.
The economy will be in shambles for YFP if they don't get this done, and Bones will deliver when they need the clutch. It's 2 first bloods there from YFP. They're coming through an unconventional way through B, but still one that Oxygen didn't expect. And it forces Oxygen, the defense, to play from the offense.
That's amazing, that 2v2 bringing it around.
That makes it look easy. Neural Theft 2v2 knows he's got 2 YFP right ahead of him, but they're watching their angles, so it won't be simple for Scuba and Dapper.
Cage trigger.
They have the sight, they can cage them off, tap the spike, but it's actually right in front of the doorway. He might spot a
Dapper
crack
is
in
insane,
his
man.
cage.
Dapper is
And
insane, bro.
Neon,
It's prime
that
Dapper
Neon
right here,
Penny
guys.
was just trying to spray through it. And nice.
It's prime Dapper right here, dude. That was crazy, man. 8 to 8. The spike planted is going to be a 5v5 retake with the squad showstopper.
How close reinforcements were, and Scuba, it's a nice
my choice, bro.
A nice paranoia. But is his team ready? Well, he already gets flushed out by the paint shells. Redux, showstopper, gets Penny.
Oh,
And the spike keeps getting tapped, forcing Panic out of Oxygen, and maybe YFP could take advantage.
Rolling Thunder,
Dapper
yep.
oh,
change
dodge.
out his gun,
enemy
Rolling
remaining.
Thunder, and Verno helps stabilize the team. A 1v2 for Bones. Just has to deny the defuse. Verno is halfway there. He gives up on sticking it. And now Bones can play his life. He can play time, and Verno has time.
Got it, man.
Get the win
Vern
for
is crazy, dude.
That was so nice there.
But dude, they don't have the best weapons and they
YFP
force
made their way
everything.
onto B. Just have to deal with the trips and
Redux?
util there from
Got you?
Dapper and Redux.
Can he get this? Can he get this?
To
No.
get to. And it just looks
Man, this is
simple when
huge,
you
bro. They're
watch Oxygen
gonna
in
have
these
0 money
retakes.
next round.
Jonah's in a 1v5. That's gonna be anything but simple.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be tough. There's a minute less, spikes out in the open, and you can really start seeing things starting to fall apart slowly here for YFP on the attack. And it almost feels like
8
the wind was
HP
cut out
and
of their
he's dead,
sails
man.
when
11
you
to
had
8.
so many-
Redirect towards A and ready to engage is Scuba. Somebody smokes and cages
Oh my
in the
god,
way.
he's still alive.
But so close to killing Penny. Penny has some plot armor, some
Okay,
main
that is always
character
the
and
first time.
energy.
Spike down
But Oxygen
A.
have a 4 versus 2. Surely this can't be
Okay,
choked.
man. 3k
And
for
Mitch
mid.
gets 3, and Oxygen
Map in
with a
series
match
point for
series point.
Oxygen.
Timeout.
They have the null command coming out from Mitch.
Oh, nice.
And I
Wrap up.
said,
Got first
The
blood.
mid control is difficult. It's figured out, and you're walking.
3 kills,
into it
man,
and
3
now you're
kills.
just getting picked.
You're getting shot in the back too, which is
Yeah.
the annoying part. Like YFP are just, you can't give up at this point. It's always comebackable. That's still a word. But Dapper, he's just been that guy. Easily my MVP for Oxygen. Although they've just all around done a great job working together. YFP, it's not impossible. 3v4, jiggle peek, and you punish Mitch. Null command though. It's gonna make things even more difficult for YFP.
Okay, Tiff is low now. Here comes Bones with the showstopper. Oh, he almost leave there, man, no?
Redux is a big win for
Trigger.
YFP.
Mitch is also low.
But now the numbers are still equal, and Bones is playing so close, tries to dodge the flash. A great job by Mitch.
Last player standing.
Still
Only
plays
Tiff
at an
left.
elbow, and all of Oxygen knows
And he's
exactly
dead.
where it
GG.
is. And that is just over. Oxygen will take the series.
I felt that was going to be a winnable round for YFP, especially then when Thief
Defenders
threw the
win.
paranoia to blind his opponents on top of the showstopper kill that came out from Bones. But unfortunately, we did not play the player advantage, or at least the plant. We still tried to fight back towards the spawn.
4 kills. Back at you in the wall bangs.
Oh my
Coming on the
god.
other side. Now they come flooding back in.
Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will enjoy the best plays and moments from VCT EMEA Stage 1 between one of the biggest organizations in the world, Team Liquid, versus another legendary organization, Na'Vi. This matchup is one of the greatest battles in EMEA. Not only a duel between brothers, but we also will have Nets versus Sugetsu, Yampi versus Ardis. This matchup, my friends, will be legendary.
Yo,
up close, aggressive, a chance for a setup.
Yumpy playing Bridge, man. This is interesting.
He's actually going to go
Oh,
pushing
nice
that
shot. Got traded.
blind, but he still manages an opener here. Enzo will give the advantage over to Liquid and has some support still aggressively. Looking pretty good for them at this stage.
Oh, look
there's
at
the
Shaman.
charger.
Nice kill.
Boys in the late round.
2v2, but Ard is so low, man.
Off in their last
21
series as
HP.
well, although there were many players that didn't. Navi 2 versus 2, damage sustained though. Artist down to 21 HP and Xiao on 86. The utility from Liquid earlier managed to give them an upper hand.
Double
But now
picker.
it's all about the
Nice, good
gunfights.
posture.
Paranoia might help as
Okay,
it
man.
pushes them back.
Good
Missed
piece
finding
around,
the
man, for
final
both
kill.
teams. So here we go, full buy versus full buy.
Here is important, and already we're going to see them challenging for early control. Zipan's won that fight though.
Another fight for up control. This time,
Another as well with the jump up. They didn't expect so many players to be here.
holy shit, Yuppie!
All cylinders.
What?
Only Nats.
Man, this is amazing. Nets versus Sugatsu, bro. This is incredible.
But less guns to fire back with. That said, the gun is in the hands of Sugetsu, and he still has a nano to work with, an alarm bot to cover some of the approach, and of course a movable door behind him that gives him a little bit of security. It's a tough clutch for Nats, but he got here early enough to see that there was no cross back to middle, so he's focused in on the right.
Holy shit, he's the king, bro. He's still the king, man.
3 on the board, a close third round, a competitive.
Zipan has one hero rifle and the showstopper. It's not better for him to drop this to Sugatsu?
Well, he found one.
Yeah, the IGL, a Team Liquid dropping to find that opening kill, that shot.
Sova on this map too, that's kinda crazy, no?
Oh no. Oh, there's 2 players and an aftershock stuck in that corner. I think Enzo just
Oh my
about
god,
5
bro.
HP.
So
He's able
close
to
is
escape.
that with that classic,
It's
bro.
actually a classic through the smoke. It was a rolling
By the
thunder
Navi classic,
utilized
guys.
by Liquid, but somehow out of that, Navi have come out on top.
There's a big investment. A little bit of information with where
Here
Yumpy
comes
is.
the
Do they check the back of
showstopper.
the tree? Yes, they do.
Yeah, he got the kill.
Mystic fires off
3v2.
just in time to give them a warning shot.
Good weapons now for
Zipan
Navi.
lands that bullet nicely.
Last
Nats
player standing.
an off angle, and now the only hope for the squad.
Oh my
Good
God,
kill.
man.
Sections it into a 1 versus 1 on both angles.
Oh,
But
okay,
Sugetsu
Sugatsu
isn't
with the
planting.
revenge.
Swings
3
out
to
to support
2.
his teammate. They tried to hunt it down. They'd be in a lot of trouble, but the Rolling Thunder could help them out. 3 players caught in that, and Sugetsu swinging
A
around
nice
the
red
back.
by Mystic.
Mystic was the
4v4.
only one
Enzo
untouched by
has
the
hunted
ultimate.
serious
And
shot.
now in a prime
They are
position as
just
he
right.
trades out. 4 versus 4. Ults used by Navi for a little bit of space, and the trades are good. Do they expect the second player? Well, whether they do or not, Xiao's hitting the shot and putting the 3v2 in effect. Orbital strike for post plant means the clock is even further against you. They've realized that there's no way back in. Might get a kill here.
Oh, now they go.
On walkabouts. Does that really make it doable? They believe
I'm
so.
as low, man. I'm as low.
It looked
No,
like
they
they were
should
saving.
save.
Then they run towards
Yeah.
it, smoke down, and they're running away.
Timeout.
Liquid got the read here, man. They're right what they need to
The
see.
camp's going to be up top, but it won't be used because Nats has got his
Big
weapon
trouble,
in hand.
dude.
He's
They're in
surrounded.
big trouble.
Wingman on the site going for the plant and being allowed. Nats wants to be the
They're seeing everyone, man.
An element of
They'll never
surprise
break
as
the
they don't
can,
expect
bro.
him to
They'll
be
never
here.
break the
Kiko
can.
picking them up
So
and
gets
thinning a
1v2.
bird. Leaves Sugetsu alone, and he's going to have to attempt to deny this defuse, but in
Well
fact,
played, man.
players
Well
are
played,
pushing
Liquid.
as he's readying himself.
Not
to
survived
tap
for
towards
so
that
long,
spike.
man.
Timeout.
Or even 7-5 dash in from Zipan. On the blast packs, but he's taking a lot of damage, makes it easy for Mystic. Was a headshot, in fact,
Nice
and another
to kill for
found.
Mystic,
Xiao
man.
down, Wingman
3v4.
planting, sees nothing, but it catches them,
that's
turning
okay.
to,
Okay,
to
still
see where
doable,
it
man.
was.
They got a
wanna
Phantom,
destroy it, and
Angel
instead
has the
Sugetsu
Thrash,
gets destroyed.
and it's
Angel
Stinger,
and
man.
Artist now, standalone. Thrash still to be played, but Rolling Thunder, and it's caught both of them. Big ult used. They just need to find the players before the stun subsides, and they've caught Artist, leaving Angel alone.
Okay, 2k for Yampa, man.
He's dropped. It's Kiko.
Look at the
Off
drone.
in hand, blinded up, and he's out of there. And Kiko has had a tough time so far. 4 kills on the board. There's 5. It's a headshot.
That was a
on the
nice
Zipan.
shot, man.
He means
And he got the
business on his
showstopper, man. This is
solo
huge.
side hold, but he has a bit of support. Yumpy
And
with the
Zipan
door
has
open,
showstopper, man.
has
He
a
died with the
chance to pounce.
showstopper. That's so
Enzo's on the
sad.
rotate as well. It's an Odin. Not quite
Another one?
for spamming that smoke, because they will fire right back at you in the wall bangs.
Oh my
Coming on the
God.
other side, but even still, Kiko's
got
able
one
to
of-
find more value.
Holy
And there you go with the
shit. What a round by
showstopper.
Kiko, man.
And Sugetsu's walkout is
Man,
waiting
that's
with open
perfect.
arms
8 to
by
4.